Oh my gosh, Mr. Pedroza, or is it Mrs. Pedroza? I could never remember. It got me all flipped around like this classroom, flipped classroom.
Johnny, hurry up. It's time to go to school. Hurry up. Get ready. Quit messing around.
Mrs. Pedroza told us she's going to flip the classroom around. I think she's mad. I think she really got her so upset. Oh, I can't even say it. We got her so upset.
Hurry up. The bus is on its way. You're going to miss it again. I'm not taking you to school today. Hurry up.
Oh my gosh. We'll find out what that flipped classroom is all about.
All right, class. All right, class. Welcome in. Sit down, Johnny. Take your seat.
Oh,
right,
Mrs.
stand with him.
Pedroza. I know. Every day we got to take our seat. I know. Hold on.
That's better, Johnny. Now, could you explain to us what we're doing today?
Well, Mrs. Pedroza must be getting old because I know she explained it to us, but she can't even remember what she said yesterday. Oh my gosh, I think it's time for her to retire. Anyway, she's apparently the flipped classroom is where we're supposed to go to our house and do kind of like homework. We're supposed to study the stuff beforehand, and then we'll come to class and do like something even more exciting instead of just boring Mrs. Pedroza talking to us, drool coming out of the side of her mouth. Oh my gosh, I hate when she does that. It's so disgusting. What time is lunch?
Johnny, all right. So you were supposed to go on the internet and find everything you could about earth science and earthquakes. Well, would you like to share and add on to what other people said? Because this is a Common Core. We're doing some accountable talk, and we're doing some close and critical reading in our flipped classroom. What can you share with us?
Okay, if I gotta do it, I'll do it. You know, my arms, I'm not really used to this kind of workout. Usually I'm doing like pumping some iron or doing some leg stretches, but here it goes. For the flipped classroom, we're supposed to go home, and what I did is I studied. I went on the internet. You can see my laptop is right there and my tablet, and I got online and I found out all about earthquakes. We did a lesson before on earthquakes, and we did about stresses, and this time we're going to talk a little bit about P waves, S waves, and so I studied all about it. I went to all these different sites.
What sites did you see?
Well, hold on. Gee. So I went to this one site, and it was pretty awesome. They talked a little bit about P waves and S waves.
Site?
Yes, Mrs. Pedroza. There was no hanky-panky going on. And then I went, of course, the very boring, but you know what? Teachers seem to like it. It's called TeacherTube.
Well, it's not blocked at school. You know YouTube is blocked at school. It's inappropriate. TeacherTube. You could have gone to Vimeo, too. You know, I told you about that one, too.
And we studied it, and we learned a little bit about...
What standards did you learn?
Some standards. Oh, my goodness. It's so hard to be a teacher. So, anyway...
I tried my job.
So, what I did is, let me go ahead and find somewhere in my desk. I have all the notes that I took. Let me find them. Hold on, Miss Pedroza. I'm going to show you right now. Hold on.
All right, let's see these notes, John.
Well, look at, you know, I got this super huge paper and it's made yellow,
all right.
so everyone could see it.
That doesn't look like Cornell to me, but all right. What are some of your key questions?
Well, what happened is, said, why does, well, now that one says, why does stress in the crust change the Earth's surface? But I also had other questions. There were other things I wanted to find out. Is which is faster, the P wave or the S wave? But you know what? I found out from looking at the information on the internet, it told me a lot of things about P waves. It told me about different information about how they measure earthquakes.
Wow, Johnny, you learned a lot. Oh, I have
Yeah.
a question. Did you enjoy this, or would you rather just read it out of the textbook?
All right, just because I was able to use the internet, and I was able to use my fancy new smartphone, and I was able to use a laptop and talk to my friends and play a game once in a while when it wasn't so boring, I'd rather do it this way.
All right. So I think I should keep this up, Johnny. Do you think we should? And you can, did you find the answers to those questions?
Yeah, I did, and I know what you're going to want to do, Mrs. Pedrosa. I know you
Yeah.
want us to share the information.
That's right.
So I'm going to go ahead, and right now all our buddies are going to share the information with each other.
I want that blog. I want to check in the blogs daily. You know that.
But you know, Mrs. Pedrosa, you know I scored super high on the test. And my parents always telling me, what are you going to do to make Johnny a little bit smarter? Because Mr. Pedrosa, I want to get in a #1 college, and I don't want to.
Well,
I don't
your
want to be
football
held back.
scholarship I know you can't just rely on that football scholarship of yours.
So let me find that paper, and I'm going to go ahead and
All
show you
right.
some information, Mr. Pedrosa.
Well, Johnny, I think you're one of our gifted and talented, maybe GATE students. I think I better differentiate for you. You know what I want you to do? I want you to look at the book and the magazines to find some photos and some faults and determine if look at the deformations and share those with the class. I'd like you to have a performance performed to the class. I'd like some kind of visual, and I'd like you to share with it, because that's some of our speaking and listening Common Core standards, being able to work in time of the group. Johnny, do you think you can handle that?
Oh, no problem, Mrs. Pedrosa. You know, I'm always the one they look for anytime there's a tough situation. Because I don't know if you noticed, Mrs. Pedrosa, but I'm built tough.
Yeah,
I'm tough as nails. And my dad says that, you know what, as long as I do the right thing and don't get involved in knucklehead stuff, I'm gonna be all right.
That's very commendable.
But what about my friend, Miss
Oh, yes.
Miss Pedrosa?
Pablo, you know, he's a left one or two. We need to help him. All right.
Isn't there something we could do for him, though?
Well, you know what I'd like? I'm going to give him 3 pictures, and one of tension, compression, and shearing. And I'm going to see if he can describe orally what's happening in this illustration. Johnny, do you think you could maybe help him search the internet for some of those pictures?
Oh, yeah, Mrs. Pedrosa. You know what? That's the best time to use the internet stuff. When you have a friend you can share that information with, and you can find out all sorts of stuff, especially my friend, because I can't leave him behind. He's my buddy. We work out together. We do everything together. He's a great guy. I've known him all my life.
Wonderful, Pablo. I mean, Pablo will appreciate that. All right, Johnny. Well, snap to it.
So anyway, Mrs. Pedrosa, I hope you have a good day. And you know what? This flipped classroom ain't all that bad.
All right, I'm
But
glad.
you know what?
I'm about ready to retire. This Common Core is doing me in.
All right, Mr. Pedrosa, you take care. You take care of that goiter of yours or whatever you have there. All right?